Let's Talk About It podcast, episode number 4. Today we're talking about college recruiting 101. So, why college recruiting matters. Let's be honest. Everybody is chasing the scholarship. I'm going to break it down to you. My college scholarship journey 5 years of college, all 5 years college scholarship. College was paid for, 100% free, athletically. And let me tell you, this is how it happened. 1 year at a Division I, Cal State Long Beach, free. 1 year at a national junior college, Yuma, Arizona, 100% free. Yes, junior college still has scholarships depending on the level and the location. Number 3, Prairie View A&M, 3 years, athletic scholarship. So basically, I was able to go to college for free because of scholarships and basketball. Number 2, it's an opportunity for you to be able to play at the next level. Let's be honest. After high school, once you hit 17, 18, that ball might stop bouncing for you if you're not playing in college. You might have opportunity in intramurals. You might have opportunity in adult leagues. But hey, let's be honest. Let's talk about it. Real, legit, sanctioned, high level basketball. The only way to do it after high school is college, or obviously pros or higher than that. But the next level up is college. So, opportunity to play at the next level. And then more exposure, more opportunities. I can give you a few prime examples for myself. When I graduated college 2014, I was able to continue to go play basketball overseas, Oaxaca, Mexico, Malta, China, all because of my basketball college playing career. So those were opportunities. Once I was done playing overseas, I came back to Los Angeles. I played in the Drew League. I was still able to play. And guess what? I got more opportunities. I was able to audition for a Kevin Durant commercial. From there, I was able to be an NBA body double, and I was able to get into multiple commercials. So the more you're playing, the more exposure you get, the more opportunities are going to come your way. So besides all that, what you need to get recruited, 100%, you're going to need college ready game, IQ, and work ethic. I see a lot of players where their game is not ready. Your game has to be ready. A college coach has to want you. It can't just be excuses at this point. Your game has to speak for itself. Your work ethic has to speak for itself. Your IQ has to speak for itself. If coaches are seeing this on the court consistently, they're probably going to be recruiting you. If they're not seeing you play at a high level, they're not seeing you make good decisions on the basketball court. If you don't have a good work ethic, you're not working out 350 days out the year, they're probably not going to recruit you. Just being honest. All right. And if they're not recruiting you, it's not over. All right. But this is what you got to do. You got to recruit. You got to create a recruiting profile, something that has your bio, your GPA, your game film. It has to have contact of your coaches, your AAU coaches, travel ball coaches, high school coaches, people that will vouch for you, coaches that know what your game's like, know what your IQ's like, know what your work ethic's like, and they'll say, hey, yes, they do have those things. Because, of course, yes, you're going to vouch for yourself, but these college coaches want someone else. They want somebody who's been in the industry for a while to vouch for you, to say that you do have those things. And if you do, you'll probably get recruited. Also, you have to have knowledge of the different college levels. As I said, there's Division One. I played at 2 different colleges that are Division One. There's Division Two. I know a lot of Division Two schools. I was recruited by those as well. All right, I have a former Rise player. As I said, his story's on the page. He's at a Division Two right now in California, Concordia Irvine University, full ride scholarship. After a couple years of California JUCO. Then there's D3, then there's NAIA, then there's JUCO, and there's multiple levels of JUCO. As I said, I played at a national JUCO. Blake, he played at a California JUCO. There's a lot of different levels if you want to continue for that ball to bounce. Also, there are a few challenges. If you're lacking college ready game, skills, and effort, not going to get recruited. So, depending on where you're at, if you're a freshman, you still got time to kind of correct those habits. If you're a junior, senior, those habits already need to be corrected. So basically, you just have to have game that's college ready to be college recruited. Next, you can't wait to get discovered. You got to stay active. You got to get out there early. You kind of got to know the levels. Once you're ninth, 10th grade, you're getting out there, you're playing in those tournaments, you're playing against those teams to get that quality game film, right? So you get the game film then, all right? And junior year, you start creating that profile. All right, now you have that profile. Now your senior year is coming. You're about to go play in these tournaments, NCAA live viewing. You send your target list, which we're going to talk about. You send that list an email and say, hey, I'm going to be at these events. You send them a DM on Instagram. Hey, I'm going to be at these events. And that's what that constant reach out to 25 to 40 schools and what you need to know. Sorry, I skipped that. But yes, you need to have a list of schools, 25 to 40, that are legit in your range. If you don't have D1 game, you can't have D1 schools on your list. If you have D2 games, have D2 schools on your list. But back to those challenges. Don't wait to get discovered. As I said, this is a high school process that should be started freshman year, making sure your grades are legit, you're eligible. Main thing you want to do is have correct grades. And as I said, another challenge is just not understanding this whole process. So that's why I'm making this video to help some of you guys out there that are going through it, that are going to be going through it. And the bottom line, if you put in the time, the effort, the energy, you have the work ethic, you've been dominating in your area locally, you go regionally, and you also are a solid player, you could tell, man, maybe I'm ready to play at that next level. If it's evident to you and it's been consistent and you put that effort in, boom, you should be getting recruited. If you're not, then there's a few things that you could do to help the process, kind of speed the process up. As I said, you got to build the profile, you got to find the right schools because they didn't find you. So now you got to kind of find them, get on their radar. And then they have people on staff that will go do their work. And if you're ready and if your game speaks for itself, you might have a match. Do some following up. That's how you give yourself the best chance to get recruited in 2025, I believe. As I said, it's been a few years since I've been recruited, not a few, 10, but I'm still in the game as far as talk to people that are coaches at the college level, talk to coaches about players that play in Rise. As I said, still have a few former players that are still in the collegiate level at a Division II school, at a junior college. If you have any questions, comments, hey, leave them for me. I'm here for you guys. Once again, this is Let's Talk About It podcast. Coach Jules Montgomery, episode number 4, and I'll talk to you guys later.